no frickin' chance of succeeding. Zero. When I come here tomorrow, if this place is clean, kitchen and bar, I will help you.
Okay.
If you don't clean it, I don't come.
Well, you know him. He has a reputation for a tough, no-excuses approach to helping people succeed. Jon Taffer gives failing bars and restaurants one more chance to turn things around on the hit show Bar Rescue. Now, Paramount's show is premiering a milestone 10th season this Sunday. Congratulations, Jon. So great to have you on the show.
Great to be here.
All right, how does it feel to be in your 10th season? That is so wild.
It's insane to me. I thought I would do a pilot and go home, but every year you don't think there's going to be a next year. You think it's going to end.
People love it.
It's unbelievable that it's lasted so long.
So when you go into a bar, there are generally two main issues, right? There are either bad attitudes or bad systems. Which is the easier one to fix?
Oh, the systems are easy. Building a bar is easy. Changing them is the tough part, Vlad.
Yeah.
You know, every failing business has a failing owner.
But every failing business is a
So,
failing owner.
in theory, if I build them the Taj Mahal, but don't change their behavior, they'll still fail.
Right.
So building the bars is easy for me. The challenge is them. You know, there's family dynamics at play. The spouse is home, frustrated, resenting the failure. You know, the one who's running the business is in a bad situation with children. Sometimes there's family mortgages on the line. Houses are about to repossessed.
Yeah.
These are people who've been saying no to their children for months. So the family dynamic and changing them is really the biggest challenge of the show.
There's actually so much therapy involved in what you do, kind of inherently, right?
Sometimes my crew laughingly calls me Dr. John.
So what kind of, I mean, of all the bars, and this is now your 10th season, which is the one that is like sticks out? Or what couple stick out to you?
You know, we've done 283 episodes.
Wow.
And the ones that stick out to most of me, again, are not the bars, it's the family dynamics. You know, there's a Havana bar in Memphis, and a father and a son had heart surgery when he's 2 years old. He was only given a 20% chance to survive, and he did. But the father treated him differently for the rest of his life. And it was a dynamic. The son didn't know how the father felt. The father didn't know how the son felt. And I get to come in and create bridges and resolve their issue. And, you know, I get emails months later from them. And those are the things that mean most to me, Vlad, is that human aspect. To help a family, to set children up with a little dollars for their sports gear, and things like that are very powerful to me.
Jon, I got to keep it real. You were so nice and you were so
I know,
mild-mannered in front of us now. But I have seen the show. I have seen you raise your voice. Is this the real Jon or is that the real Jon?
Well, this is the real Jon, but how about this? How about if I gave you 4 days to do a project that would take you 60 days normally? You'd be a raving maniac, wouldn't you? So that's what happens to me on Bar Rescue is the time pressure. It means I don't have time for you to get on the bus. You got to get on the bus right now.
So
we have no time.
You were saying, like, Jon, you're from New York City. Like, we have bars that we live in Brooklyn. And I sometimes go into a bar, and it's hard to know what keeps me coming back to a place. I don't know what that it factor is. There's certain bars that I go to, and I'm like, I like being here. This feels comfortable. It's my local, as they say in Britain. And then there's other bars that they may be fun, they may be great, but I'm like, something, I'm not feeling it. Do you have places that you think, Jon, even though they may be in hip neighborhoods, or like, where would you send them?
Well, the it factor for me is always the people. And that actually sounds like what you're trying to fix, right? When you go around. And it's the person that remembers me because I came last week or whatever it is, and remembers what I like. And they'll be like, my cocktail is a Naked and Famous. That's my favorite cocktail. So I know when I go to my local bar that my guy's going to remember. I don't even have to order. He's bringing it over to me.
Right.
Like,
and it's going to taste
what it
the
is.
same every time.
Yes.
Which is critical.
It's
You know, it's
consistency
interesting.
and personality, right?
A British philosopher said that a bar is the coveted third place. You have home, you have work, and then you have that third place that means something to you. It's connective, Vlad. The music means something. The lighting level means something. The wall finishes. Is it warm and cozy or is it cold?
Yes.
How does it feel when you sit down? How does it feel when you're looking at employees' eyes, like you're talking about, and the connectivity? Some connect more with you. Some will connect more with you. But that connectivity is what drives success.
Well, but I hate the kind of bar that I hate and that I will no longer patronize are the kind where they make it a chore to get in.
Yeah.
Because like you can get a drink anywhere, and there's never a bar. I don't care what the bar is. There isn't a bar in the world that I'd be like, oh, I have to be in that particular space to enjoy a drink and enjoy a laugh and have a good time with somebody, right?
But I love what you said about third place, because remember when I moved to New York and I was like, Vlad, where do I live? Where do I go? I don't know what to do. And I was living in Midtown at the time. And Vlad was like, I always think you should live where you work or live where you drink.
Yeah.
Very good
And
point.
so I moved to Brooklyn.
Which is a great place to live these days.
So what do you got, any teasers for the next season?
Well, I sort of gave you a couple. There's a couple of family situations this season. You're going to see me tear up once or twice. You know, these are very difficult situations that I'm put in with these family dynamics and marriages on the rocks. And, you know, I land and I think I'm there to rescue a bar. Once I'm there, I realize, wow, all of these things are connected to this bar. Suddenly, I'm fighting for their house more than their bar. Wow. And sometimes, candidly, the owner isn't somebody who inspires me to help him. So I want something to fight for. So often I picture the spouse or the partner at home. And I say, you know what, I'm going to do this for them. Maybe this guy doesn't deserve it, but his family does. So there's a lot of reasons we need to fight for, but I think you're going to see a lot of very powerful personal and emotional moments this season. I think maybe the most ever.
And it must be incredible to see the impact.
Oh, it's incredible. And the emails that I get months later, oh, it's so rewarding. And that hug at the end, oh boy, that means everything.
Oh, love that. John, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
A pleasure to meet you.
Yes, and remember, you can watch Bar Rescue on Paramount and on Paramount Plus.